All right, let's see. Ooh, hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. I will be started here in the 5 minute mark. So about 5 minutes. I'm just trying to give everybody a fair chance to come on in. And I just need to let my people know that I am live, so just in case they want to come watch the show. Here we go. And two more chats actually. Where is it? Hi, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to get started here at the 5 minute mark. So I will be started here in just a little bit, just giving everyone a fair chance to come on in before I get started here. Let me go into this chat. There we go. Let me see. Who else is here? All right, let me see where we'll get started here in just a little bit. All right, let me see here. Ooh, hello, thank you, second person who joined. I'm going to get started here in 2 minutes just to give everyone a fair chance to come on in. But yeah, this one's going to be a really fun one tonight, I hope, because everybody loves dinosaurs. I mean, I haven't met one person who doesn't like dinosaurs, so this is going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to get started here in about 1 minute, 30 seconds now. So, yeah. Let me see. Do you guys ever have that one app that when you accidentally close out of it, it takes forever to load back up? That's me with Kick right now. All right, we're going to get started here in exactly 1 minute. How do I mute this Discord server? Okay, there we go. I finally got Kick back up and going. All right. All right, 30 more seconds. Then we'll get started here. And yeah, I literally almost fall every episode because of these dang bar stools that I'm sitting on. So if anybody wants to make like a fall compilation, yeah, you guys can do that. All right, let me see here in 5. Oh, here's mess 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things crypto-related, unknown, and paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and tonight on Cryptocast, we are going to be talking about living dinosaurs. Now, you guys have all seen Jurassic Park, right? So, Dr. Ian Malcolm said, so you two dig up dinosaurs? And that is what started the whole Jurassic Park franchise. And this music's probably copyright, so I don't want to get flagged. So, drown that out. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. So, dinosaurs. This is our little mascot today. This is a little Saltosaurus. I don't know where to keep him. I'll keep him somewhere. He's just going to be here for the stream. Maybe I can... Oh, I almost fell again. There we go. Okay, he's going to stay right back there for the stream. So anyway, living dinosaurs. Ooh, what's his name? I don't know, Des. That's actually a good question. You can name him if you want. Actually, guys, give him a name. And there you go, Des. I told you I would make you a mod, and Des, you are a mod now. So congratulations with that. But Edgar fell. Okay. Yeah, Edgar. There we go. I like that name. Edgar the Saltosaurus. I just got to get him some balance here. There we go. There we go. And then as you guys can see, before we get started here, I just wanted to show you, I got some new fan art. I got this little Fresno Nightcrawler, so shout out to Moon and my cryptid Discord server for making this. Don't skip leg day. And then I got this little, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a Jersey Devil skull that is really cool. So I forgot the person's name who made this. Let me just check really quick because I want to be sure to shout them out as well because they did a really good job on that. Let me just find it. Art requests. Yeah, so thank you so shout out to Moon who made the Don't Skip Leg Day Fresno Nightcrawler, which I absolutely love. And then who is in my Discord server actually. So Moon, if you're watching, thank you so much. And then the person who made me the Jersey Devil skull, they are in another Discord server I'm in. So thank you, Donald Duck, for that. Both of these pieces of art are really amazing. Now, I've been getting some fan art coming in. I'm slowly putting it up. My dad doesn't like me printing stuff out on his computer unless it is for my college class. But I mean, hey, it doesn't really matter to me. He's always like, "Oh, you're wasting my ink." But I'm just like, But I'm like, oh, whatever. You guys keep it coming. You guys are awesome. I love your fan art. Keep it coming, and it will make it up on the wall in the back, and I will shout you out just like I did with Moon and Donald Duck here. So thank you guys for that, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. That was a mouthful. Wonderful Friday. Try saying that 3 times fast. And today's actually Friday the 13th. And yeah, should actually happen today. I accidentally dropped my sandwich off my bed and it got dirty, so I couldn't eat that thing. So anyway, you guys can tell from the title, we are going to be talking about dinosaurs like little Edgar here that still may be alive today, along with other extinct creatures if time allows, like the dodo, the thylacine or the thylacine, and woolly mammoths and all this stuff that still may be alive today. But before we get into that, I want to say the phone lines are open right now. You guys can feel free to call in. You guys can pretty much talk about anything. You guys can bring up dinosaurs you want me to talk about, bring up subjects you want me to do for my future streams. I know somebody wanted me to do cursed and haunted cars. If you guys would like a haunted and cursed car live stream, like what's his name? James Dean's little bastard, JFK's car that he got shot in. If you guys would like a video about haunted or cursed cars, let me know. Because a fan messaged me on my off time and gave me this idea. So shout out to him if he is watching right now. But I will definitely do that in the future. And also, so yeah, phone lines are open. Feel free to call in, suggest stream ideas, talk about dinosaurs with me, all this cool stuff. Just be sure to call in. Pretty much, I mean, like I don't mind swearing on this show, but just no racism, because that is really bad. I don't want to start a race war. But that is really the only rule for the stream. Just don't be racist, and we'll all get along fine. So anyway, let me get into some of the dinosaurs. Des, I am sorry. I know you like vampires, but I don't think there are any vampire dinosaurs that are around. So I'm sorry about that, Des. Um, I wish there were. That would be super cool. So let's get into it. So everybody, this is a pretty common one that a lot of people have heard of. If not, I'm going to teach you about it. I'm going to set my phone up here just in case so I can see it go off. Because sometimes I get so deep into talking that I forget to talk about, that I forget to see the phone and I forget to answer it sometimes. So let's start things off with the Mochilium bembe. And what the Mochilium bembe is, it is a sauropod dinosaur, much like Edgar here, that Des has officially named. So thank you for that, Des. This guy will officially forever be known as Edgar. Actually, guys, send us some fan art of Edgar, too. Edgar is a good guy, so send in some fan art of him. I think Edgar would really appreciate some fan art as well. So the Mochilium bembe is a sauropod dinosaur said to be living in the Republic of the Congo. Pretty much all these dinosaurs that I've researched, they all live in the Republic of the Congo for some reason. I don't know why. I think the climate might be good for them. So, yeah. So the Mochilium bembe, it's a sauropod dinosaur said to be living in the Republic of Congo, living in the Amazon River basin. It is said to attack hippos, which is kind of weird because sauropod dinosaurs in the past, they were not known to be aggressive at all. But people see, like, they think this is like a giant snake, and then it rises up out of the water and it's a sauropod dinosaur. So a lot of people have claimed to see it. The Aborigines of the Republic of the Congo and the tribes that live in the forest there, they have, a lot of them have seen this, and there are so many legends dating so far back about this dinosaur. And there is a lot of like speculation that it actually could exist still, which I think is really cool. So that I really do hope they find the Mochilium bembe, because that would be awesome. That would be cool to prove that dinosaurs still exist. Remember how I said that all of these are pretty much in the Republic of Congo? Well, I lied, because I forgot there was a couple that were found in Africa as well, or that have been seen in Africa. I shouldn't say found, because they haven't been discovered yet, at least. So anyway, there is this one called the Nugobu, and if you don't know what the Nugobu is, it looks pretty much like a Styracosaurus. And what a Styracosaurus is, it's pretty much like a Triceratops, except it has one horn on its nose and it has that head frill around it with spikes on it. And this thing is actually known to kill rhinos and go after rhinos. Lives in the plains of Africa. It's very territorial, very aggressive. For a sauropod, it's not a sauropod dinosaur. I forgot what kind it is, but it's an herbivore. I may actually have something that might look like it, just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let me see, because I got my big bucket of dinosaurs right here, just for visuals, just in case. So here we go. So this is what people think that the Nugobu is that lives in Africa. They think it is a Styracosaurus that looks much like this one that attacks rhinos for territory and all that stuff. Des, you want to give this one a name too? You want to give this little Styracosaurus a name? Or this little Nugobu, as I should say? I'm going to set him right here. I just want to make sure I got my facts right on one thing. But if you guys want, think of a name for this little Styracosaurus here. He needs a name too. Okay, and then there is this other dinosaur in Africa as well. Is it Africa? Let me just double check my facts. Okay, yeah, it lives in Congo in Cameroon. It is known as the Emila notuka, and what this thing is, the name literally means elephant killer because it will literally kill elephants for land and territory. It looks like an elephant with a tail and a horn on its nose, like, well, elephants have tails. I mean, like a dinosaur-like tail. That is what the Emila notuka looks like. As you can see, it's huge. It has a long tail. Has a horn like an elephant, not an elephant, has a horn on its nose, like much like the Styracosaurs here, which is why I kind of get these two confused, which is why I had to double check my facts here. So the Emilinotuka, it's known as the elephant killer, and it kills elephants for land or severely injures them. And it's obviously very territorial. It is ferocious and it kills anything that it encounters. So anything that gets too close to it, whether it be an elephant, a cheetah, your local neighborhood creep, it will kill them on sight, which is surprising because, again, the Emilinotuka, it looks like a an herbivorous dinosaur, much like the Styracosaurus. So people are still unsure of what this could be. And then again, in Africa, there is a dinosaur known as the Kasai Rex, and it is alleged to be a T-Rex, and it hunts rhinos and other herbivorous animals that live in Africa. My hair is a mess today, but the what was it? The Kasai Rex. There was an alleged photograph taken of it, but however, it turned out that that photograph was just a model of a T-Rex eating a rhino. But still, people still claim they have seen this Kasai Rex in Africa, and that it could still be out there as we speak right now, just hunting the rhinos and all that stuff right now in Africa. So, which I think is really cool. Because if it is a T-Rex, I'm guessing it's a T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Which, if you guys haven't seen, great movie, check it out. Jeez, my hair is a mess tonight. I'm sorry, guys. It's extra floofy. Okay, let me see. I want to go with... Which one do I want to go with? Okay, let me go with the Nugema. This one's name is super hard to pronounce. It's called the Nugema Monene. That sounds about right. Nugema Monene. And what the Nugema Monene is, if you guys have seen the, oh gosh, what was it? The third Jurassic Park movie, the Spinosaurus, the big thing that was able to, I don't want to spoil it here, but it was the big thing, much bigger than a T-Rex, so that huge spine on its back. That is what is alleged to be living in the Republic of the Congo as well. Now, what the Nugema Monene does, it lives in the Amazon River as well, much like the Mokele Mbembe, and people have seen this thing come out, like poke its head out of the water, go back down. Some people have seen it crawl out of the water on all fours, and it has its super huge spine. Some people think it is a Dimetrodon, while most other people think it is a Spinosaurus. So that part is up for interpretation because most people have seen it. And hey, Alienac47, thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today, man? But yeah, most people think not Mokele Mbembe, Nugema Monene is actually one of those two dinosaurs, a Dimetrodon or a Spinosaurus that lives in the Republic of Congo. And it comes out of and this one really seems to have like no interest in people, surprisingly, except this one goes after fish, which back in I forgot what era the Spinosaurus lived, the Jurassic era or the Cretaceous era. It was either one of those. If any of you guys know for sure, let me know. I'm pretty sure I would, and I'm pretty sure the stream would appreciate it too, if we knew which era that dinosaur, the Spinosaurus, was from. But it back in whatever time period it lived in, it ate fish as well as other dinosaurs. But this one seems to mostly enjoy eating fish. And you're drawing cryptids, Alien Act 47. I've seen some of your cryptid drawings in the chat, and I love them. I loved your Fresno Nightcrawler, your Mothman, your Little Nessie, and your, what was it? What was it? I can't even remember what it was now. I think it was the Flatwoods Monster. Yeah, Flatwoods Monster. Okay. Yeah. I said Fresno Nightcrawler. I couldn't think of Flatwoods for a minute. My brain kind of had a brain fart for a minute. But yeah, those are all really good. I like them. But there is another dinosaur that lives in the Republic of the Congo. It is known as the Miblou, which is a really kind of cool name. It's just all repeating. Let me just see if I can find it. Miblou. I just want to make sure if I can pronounce this right. Okay, I'm just going to call it the Miblou, because that's the closest I can get to it. But what it is... Holy crap. Whew. Yeah, that time I almost fell, and I knocked over a few things. So there we go. All right. But yeah, I almost fell that time. But anyway, while I was reaching for the dinosaur reference, what the Miblou is, people think it is a Stegosaurus that lived in the Jurassic period many years ago. People think that the Miblou is one of these dinosaurs. If you guys want to think of a name for this one as well, you can. We already got Edgar back here, named by Des, so thank you, Des. But the Miblou, it is a Stegosaurus-like creature. It lives sort of in the Amazon River as well. Like, hey, what do you know? The other two have. So, Miblou. There we go. Let me just double check. Miblou. Yeah, people think it is a Stegosaurus. People have seen it come out of the water, go in out of the water. Meme. Make that a meme now. We gotta make this trending. But yeah, people think that this Miblou is a Stegosaurus, but it comes out of the water, and the people have seen it come out of the water. Let me see the feet. Most people say, according to the site, I'm just had to double check my facts there. People say that they can see it more often when it is submerged in water, and some people have seen it come up on land too. But most people see it when submerged underwater. I think maybe like sometimes like the spikes like just kind of peek out of the water and they move along like this. But that's what I'm thinking at least. But a lot of people see it when it is submerged in water, which is pretty cool. But all these animals, for some reason, live in the waters of the Republic of the Congo. I keep having brain farts today. I'm sorry about that. And then there is another dinosaur similar to that lives in Kenya, known as the Muhuru, and it is pretty much like almost the exact same thing. A Stegosaurus with a bone club-like tail, so it could be more like an Ankylosaurus or Stegosaurus, but it has the spikes on its back. So my best bet would be the Stegosaurus, which is honestly really cool. So it could be either one of those. But living dinosaurs I always thought were really, really fascinating. I've been wanting to do a stream on them for a while. then I saw the new Jurassic World last week and all that, and it was really cool, inspiring me to do this video today. But if you guys also have any dinosaurs as well that you guys would like me to talk about, let me know in the chat over here, or my lines are always open, or my lines are open right now as well. So feel free to call in, talk to me about dinosaurs, what cryptids, live streams and stuff, or you can always message me in the live chat as well, and I will interact with that throughout the stream tonight. There is a I did. He was the first one I talked about, Alien Act 47. You just missed him a little bit ago. So I am sorry about that. You missed him a little bit ago. But I would like to talk about people have been seeing extinct flying dinosaurs as well. Much like the pterodactyl and all this other fun stuff. So there is the ropin, which is in Papua New Guinea, that's the dua. The dua is in Papua New Guinea, or I think it goes by the dua or the ropin. But what this thing is, no, it's the ropin. It's the ropin. But what the ropin is, it's sort of a pterodactyl-like creature that lives in Papua New Guinea, and the ropin gets its name. I think it means like grave stealer or something, because it flies down out of the sky, digs up the graves of deceased people, and it eats the dead bodies of the people of Papua New Guinea. And this thing is honestly huge. It flies around at night, and people are terrified of it because they see it up in the sky, and it's bioluminescent, which means it produces its own light. So if you guys have ever seen those, those glow-in-the-dark toys that you hold up to the light and then turn off the light and you see them glowing, that's what this thing does, essentially. It just glows at night, flying around like a giant lightning bug, pretty much. And it flies down, eats the dead bodies out of the graves, and sometimes it just goes after living creatures too, like fish. Sometimes it even attacks live people, and a lot of people there are afraid of it. The Buronier. Is it Baronier? I think. Alien Act 47. Am I pronouncing it right? Baronier? I haven't heard of that one. Let me look that one up. Thank you for that suggestion. You actually got one I have not heard of. What is this? Oh, it's an Australian dinosaur. Okay. It says the Baronier is an Australian dinosaur that resembles a T-Rex. I'll give him that. It does. Look at that little guy. He's from Australia. Ooh, everything in Australia is dangerous, even their dinosaur cryptids. So people think that it is a T-Rex or a Megaraptor or some kind of raptor. It's bipedal, and it eats livestock and attacks kangaroos and other animals. And the last sighting of it was in 1985 by the Roper River. And they reported to see a 20-foot long monster covered in feathers. So I guess dinosaurs were covered in feathers. Like, this might not be an accurate representation of what a Saltosaurus actually looked like. Australia would have a Megaraptor. Yes, they would. Clever girl. There have been no signs of this creature in more than 30 years, so it honestly could have died, in all honesty. Or it just might not be seen as much, but I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people, but it could have actually just died. Oh no. I need to be more careful on these things. Maybe I should get an actual chair instead of sitting on this bar stool. That would probably be a lot safer. One of these days I'm actually going to fall. For real. And there we go. But yeah, I probably should actually get a real chair. But yeah, thank you for that suggestion of the Baronier. I have not heard of that one before. So that was really cool to look that one up. I have not heard of that one, so excuse me. So thank you about that for that suggestion, because that was really cool. There are also a lot of people that think these lake monsters and the river monsters and sea monsters are living aquatic dinosaurs as well. Like, people think that Nessie is an extinct plesiosaur or Elasmosaurus that lives in the Loch Ness, and that could be the case with Champ, and all of these Champ, Chessie, all these animals that, or sea creatures that are thought to live up in the Loch Ness. Ogopogo, yes, Ogopogo. Wait, is Ogopogo the one that I'm actually thinking of too as well? Hold on. That one could be a plesiosaur as well. Or it could be the Ogopogo. Ogopogo. Yeah, I'd say Ogopogo too. Yeah. Ogopogo as well. I almost fell again. But yeah, it could also, people also think that Ogopogo could be a mosasaur as well, which, if you guys have seen Jurassic World, it is that huge aquatic dinosaur. This is a Chronosaurus, but this is pretty as close to a mosasaur as I'm going to get. People think that Ogopogo could be one of these as well, a mosasaur or a Chronosaur, which is really scary because look at those teeth. Wait. We got to put them up close to the camera. We got to do this. Okay, there we go. He ate me. All right. But yeah, so the people think that that Ogopogo could be a Chronosaur or a Mosasaur as well. Which, if that is the case, that is more terrifying than a Plesiosaur or an Elasmosaur. Which, if you guys don't know what an Elasmosaurus is, okay, it's pretty much the same thing. But I thought this was one too. But this is the Tanystropheus, which is an aquatic dinosaur. So this could be what it looks like as well, because some people said they have seen Nessie come up on shore. This one is like a reptilian or amphibian. I mean, like, it can come on land and water. So maybe this could be what Nessie is all along. If you would like to name this one as well, feel free to name it. Yes, he's a long boy. He's taller than me. But let me see. Let me see if we got some dinosaurs on this back wall, which I do not. I was going to see. But, so I also would kind of like to take a little bit as well to talk about some extinct animals that were mostly killed off by people that could still be alive. And Nessie's taller cousin, that's canon now. I'm calling it, that is canon. Little Necky, or big Necky, long Necky, I don't know what, but it's Necky. Just imagine just like walking by the Loch Ness, right? And then all of a sudden this little guy just pokes his head and you're like, oh shit, it's Nessie. The cool thing about this one too is it has wire, so I can pose them. But yeah, I also would like to talk about the animals that were, that his neck just keeps going. He's like a Alolan Exeggutor if you like Pokemon, just he's the Alolan version of Nessie. But I would like to talk about as well some of the animals that were killed off by humans that people still could think are out there, because they are extinct, apparently. So we're going to talk about these. So in Australia, there is this animal known as the thylacine, or the Tasmanian tiger, or Tasmanian wolf, or whatever you would like to call it. And, excuse me, and what happened was This thing was eventually hunted to extinction by people because it was going after livestock, and there was high rewards for each one killed, which heightened people to want to kill this animal more. And the last one died in captivity in the early 1900s. However, video and video evidence and sightings have still been prominent to this day. There's this one video that I found on YouTube. Somebody was filming out in a field, and there was this little kind of wolf-like animal down there out in the field, and it had a long tail. You could see visible stripes on its back, and it was just sort of hopping like around in the field like that, just like kind of pouncing, trotting, hopping around in the field, which according to researchers and zoologists and everything, that is how the Tasmanian tiger, the thylacine, the Tasmanian wolf, acted in the wild when it was still alive. And there is a famous trail cam footage too, where people have seen the thylacine on the trail cam. So people still think the thylacine is still alive, but in a very small population that is still out there to this day. I personally believe that the thylacine is still out there. I think a lot of the extinct animals actually that were killed off by people are still alive in some way or another. Like there's a small population of them because there are still sightings of all these animals to this day. So I do think it is very possible for these animals to still exist in one way or another. Which sort of leads me to go on to the next animal, which is the dodo bird. And what the dodo bird is, have you guys seen Ice Age? In the very first movie of Ice Age, it's those funny kind of like looking birds that are kind of fat, they kind of almost look like a turkey. They're fat. They have like the weird heads and the kind of hooked beak and everything. They lived on an island just off of Madagascar, and the people who landed there, they did not fear humans at all. So came right up to them. Yeah, they tasted too good. Exactly, does. People hunted them to extinction because they wanted their food. Wanted them for food. Hi, Maple. Thank you for joining the live stream. How are you today? But they hunted these creatures to extinction for food, and still there is somebody flew a drone over the island where the dodos were said to live at one point, and dodos were flightless, so they could not fly. And over by the coast, by the beach, you can see the drone footage. It captured like there's like 3 bird-like creatures that were fat, sort of matched the dodo's description. And as soon as they were sleeping, and then the drone flew over and disturbed them, and they started running away like really fast. So they look like dodos, and people think that these animals were dodos. So do you guys think that dodos could still be alive? Let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you guys. But I do think that the dodos are still alive, honestly. Same with the ivory-billed woodpecker, which is sort of what I want to get into next. So the ivory-billed woodpecker was a woodpecker. What did you say it is? If so, I would be down to taste that bird. Well, yeah, sorry about that. I had something in my mouth. But, Des, if you would like to taste a dodo, we'd have to get the populations back up to like a stable amount first before you tasted one. So I would honestly want to see one first, like in real life, before I tasted one, and make sure that they're doing all right before I would actually taste a dodo. But the ivory-billed woodpecker, back to that. So the ivory-billed woodpecker, it was this woodpecker that was seen in the central U.S. and it had a red back on its head, kind of like a white face, black body, and its beak was like ivory colored, which is how it got its name, the ivory-billed woodpecker. And this thing, there was a hunting competition for it, and people would go around and hunt as many ivory-billed woodpeckers as they would see, which eventually led to its extinction. So, but however, people still have claimed to see it today, and this one town offered like $1 million reward for anyone who got proof that the ivory-billed woodpecker was still alive, whether it be a recording of its call, a picture of it that they took themselves, or one actually captured that is still alive. You saw an ivory-billed woodpecker behind your house? That is really cool. Actually, yeah, I would like to hear about that. That is really cool. You should have taken a picture of it. You could have gotten $1 million. You would be rich. But yeah, that's actually really cool though. Like I think those things are still around. I may have seen one a while ago when I was younger. Or it could have just been a common woodpecker, but it looked like an ivory. But the ivory-billed woodpeckers, they were much bigger than they were like one of the larger ones. Yeah, it was a huge woodpecker on a tree. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the ivory-billed woodpeckers, they were one of the largest woodpeckers, like one of the largest woodpecker species that we know of today. And if it was huge, I would say then I would say yes. Then you did see an ivory-billed woodpecker. So Alien Act 47 was the one that you saw. Was it black? Did it have like a little white on its face with red tuff in the back of its head? Because if you did and it was that big, I would say it was an ivory-billed woodpecker. Hold on, let me just do something here. Ivory-billed woodpecker. Because yeah, the ivory-billed woodpecker, it was one of the biggest. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here is a taxidermy of it. Did it look like this? Because this is a taxidermy, so this is as close to it as we would get it in real life. That you saw, so this one. Oh, there we go, this one. Yeah, I didn't even realize they got that big, like as big as a buzzard, because that's actually crazy. And while the female has more white on its face, was yours just black with white? Or let me see, because if you can see by these pictures, this one that you're seeing right here, that is the male, and then this one right here with the more white on its face, that is the female. So did you say you saw the male or the female? Okay, so you saw this one, the one with the more white on its face then. Oops, there we go, yeah. Yeah, that's actually really cool because these things were huge. Yeah, if you did see one, that is really cool. Let me actually, just for you, I'm going to see how big these things actually got. Okay, in the world. So they're about 20 inches tall and they have a 30-inch wingspan. So they're pretty big for a woodpecker, which is actually huge. I remember was the top of his head was red and it had black and white stripes, and how huge it was compared to anything else around. Yeah, this thing was huge. And for all my friends that are from other parts of the world who aren't great with inches, it is 51 centimeters tall and 76 centimeter wingspan. So this thing was actually huge for a woodpecker at the time. And there was an anonymous $10,000 reward offered in June 2006 for the discovery of it. And then later, there's a nature conservancy offered an award of $50,000 for the person who can lead biologists to a living one. published a report of 10 sightings in Louisiana. Do you live anywhere by Louisiana, Mississippi? Ivory bill, let me see. Nobody has managed to obtain indisputable photographic evidence of an ivory-billed woodpecker yet. And they have not gotten any DNA samples. Okay, well, I mean, that is still pretty damn close. Let me see. But yeah, that okay, natural bridge. But yeah, you are still pretty close. But yeah, that is really cool if you have seen one of these because these things are huge for woodpeckers. So, if any of you guys, if any of you other guys watching right now have seen a extinct animal just like this woodpecker that Alien Act 47 has seen, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. So, and also there is what is it? The passenger pigeon. That's right, the passenger pigeon that was eventually that was killed back like in the early. I forgot what time century that was actually killed in. Let me see. I don't want to go on that browser. Let me see. Passenger pigeon. The Arica monster? I have not heard of that. Let me see. I'm not sure when this one died. I'm just going to double check my facts here. Okay, Google. When did the passenger pigeon die?
September 1st, 1914. According to Wikipedia,
okay, thank you.
Pigeon died on September 1st, 1914
Google. Thank you.
at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Thank you, Google.
The eradication of this species is a notable example of anthropogenic extinction.
Thank you, Google. Okay, so yeah, the passenger pigeon died early 1914. This picture that I'm about to show you right here, this one right here, this is Martha, the very last passenger pigeon. This is actually a candidate for cloning. They're going to try to clone this one along with the dodo and all these other extinct creatures and try to bring these things back from extinction and back into the world as we know it. And then same with the Carolina parakeet as well, which is this little guy that went extinct. They're going to try to bring him back. Okay, Google. When did the Carolina parakeet go extinct?
According to Wikipedia, it was not until 1939.
Yeah, so 1939, the Carolina parakeet went extinct. And then there is one that I have never heard of, the Labrador duck, which is, this one's actually really cute. This thing went extinct too. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. When did the Labrador duck go extinct?
According to Wikibooks, Wiki Junior, extinct birds, Labrador duck. The Camptorhynchus labrador.
Okay, it went extinct between 1875. Okay. My phone, that thing just keeps going on and on. I'm sorry, but it says the Labrador duck went extinct somewhere between 1875 to 1878. And you mentioned something, Alienak, about the Arica monster. I've never heard of that. I will gladly check that out. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cuckoo clock going off. Oh, the Arica monster. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This looks like a shot from a video game. There is the Arica monster. It is a raptor-looking thing. We are not sponsored by Coke, by the way, on this program. So the Arica monster is said to be a surviving raptor that lives in the desert of Chile in South America. It has descriptions of a dromaeosaur and a kangaroo, and it was seen in 2004. Somebody thought it was a dog-faced kangaroo, but it was actually seen to be a dinosaur, which is really cool. So I've not heard of that one as well. Alien X47, you're suggesting all these really cool dinosaurs that I do not know of. So thank you so much for bringing that up. Yeah, a lot of dinosaurs are in hotter climates. Ironic enough, yeah. Which I mean, that's probably like the perfect temperature for them. I'm gonna probably stream here for another 10 minutes because then I have to get going somewhere. So I'm going to stream for about 10 more minutes, so I can have like a good hour-long stream, which I know you guys like, because I get a lot of people saying I love the time limit on these. Some people are like, maybe you can shorten them a little bit, but I don't know. I kind of like the hour-long streams. So there is a bird. So there's an Arctic bird that was related to the puffin that went extinct. I forgot when, but it was known as the great auk. Okay, Google. When did the great auk go extinct?
1844. According to National.
Okay, yeah, so the great auk went extinct in 1844. Let me look up the great auk. It's sort of like a penguin puffin thing, and I think you guys may like this. So here we go. There we go. This is a taxidermy model of one that is still on display. The great auk. It's sort of like a puffin penguin. Oh yeah, the big bird of Texas. I forgot about that one. Thank you. I will talk about that one after I am done with the great auk. So thank you. I forgot about the big bird of Texas. Though I would kind of classify that one more as like a thunderbird sort of thing. But I will talk about it in the stream. So the great auk went extinct in 1844. It was hunted to extinction because it made a good food source, much like the dodo. The sad thing is, too, there was like one pair of great auks remaining. This one hunter killed the last two remaining great auks, and then they smashed its egg that it was guarding just because I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking cunt. Smash the egg. So those have been extinct for a while, but those are up for the cloning as well. So people could still think, some people still think that the great auk could be alive, but for me, this is one that I'm really, really not sure about because I don't know. The last two were killed, and then the last egg was smashed by that stupid hunter who decided to fuck up everything. So, yeah, so the great auk is extinct, and I'm hoping that will be a candidate. And it said that it is a candidate for de-extinction. So, I would love to see the great auk come back again. And now let me see. Alien Act 47, you mentioned something about the big bird of Texas. I know it's our friendly little neighborhood yellow bird from Sesame Street that teaches us our ABCs and how to tie our shoes and all that fun stuff. It's not him, but I will get to the Kangamoto after that. But the big bird, it's sort of like a thunderbird. So this thing has been seen in, where is it? It's big bird of Texas, so it's found in Texas. I forgot for a minute. I had another brain fart. But the big bird of Texas, it's found in Texas, as the name says, but it has been. But thunderbirds have also been found throughout the Midwest, like in my state, Missouri, and my neighboring state, Illinois. That is where they are most common and more prevalently seen. There is this story about this one guy who was a kid. He's an adult now. He still shares this story. He was outside playing tag with his friends, and this happened in Illinois, by the way. So he's outside playing tag with his friends, and then all of a sudden he got lifted up off the ground like a few feet by this giant bird that eventually dropped him. and now no bird alive today has the power to lift a person off the ground. So, which leads many to believe that the Native American thunderbird could exist out there, and it is and there have been so many sightings of it. Some people have seen a huge bird sitting on a telephone pole with a huge wingspan that is like bigger than any other bird they have ever seen. And the Thunderbird is called that because it got its name because whenever it was seen, it would come about with the storms and everything. And it was said to be a guardian spirit of some Native American tribes, which I will be covering here in about 2 weeks. So in my 2 weeks, my live stream will be Native American live stream. So I don't want to get too much into that one because I want to save some for 2 weeks from now. And now you mentioned the Kongamoto. Now, I do know about the Kongamoto. There's just so many like flying pterosaurs that I forgot which one it is. I know I put this one on my Tumblr cryptid page. The Kongamoto. The Kongamoto is a reported pterosaur that is found in Zambia. Okay, yeah. And so it attacks people. It swoops out of the sky, attacks people. Some guy had a wound on his chest from being hit by a Kongamoto. Like here, you can see it's attacking a man who's in a boat, but it's a living pterosaur, more like a Rhamphorhynchus sort of dinosaur, but it's like a large pterosaur kind of dinosaur, and it attacks people, but it mostly goes after fish. Not as big as the Quetzalcoatlus, that is a very famous pterosaur, but people think that this could be the Thunderbird, so I could be holding like a little replica of the Thunderbird right now as we speak, because this could be so people think that this could be the Thunderbird, or that the Thunderbird could be its own separate thing that is never discovered, but people think that it could be the Quetzalcoatlus. But yeah, so let me see. So next week's live stream, I got a good suggestion from one of my friends I know in real life named Rena Galaxy. She suggested that I do a live stream on black-eyed children, which is a very creepy topic. When I first heard about these things, I had trouble sleeping for a while. But these things are creepy, so I'm going to cover the black-eyed children in next week's stream. So get ready for that. Get pumped for that. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be talking about these, and if you guys have any sightings or anything, please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. So black-eyed children are next week. And then the week after that, like I promised, is going to be Native American legends and myths. So that is going to be a super, super fun time as well. If you guys are into Native American mythology, Native American lore, is it really? Video messed up on your end? Hold on. Mother. Still says it's recording. Oh my gosh, it's technical difficulties. Oh, it's back now? Okay, good. Okay. Is everything okay now? It froze for a minute. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been having a few technical difficulties lately, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, let's get back into what I was going to say. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing Native American mythology and Native American lore and all that fun stuff. So be sure to come in, watch that. Is it still good on your end, Alienac? Is it still good on your end, Alienac? Okay. But in 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing Native American mythology and lore. So if you guys like Native American mythology and all that stuff, please, please, please tune in to my stream next week. And in 2 weeks, and it's going to be a fun time. We're going to be talking about Wendigos, Skinwalkers, all Thunderbirds, Wampus Cat, all that fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to tune in 2 weeks for that. The week after that, it is going to be haunted cars, haunted and cursed cars. That somebody messaged me. Let me see if I can find their name. I'm going to give them a shout out here. From one of my followers who messaged me during my off time. His name is Ethan. So Ethan, if you are watching this, shout out to you, man. I'm going to be covering haunted cars here in 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, it's going to be haunted cars. So this is going to be fun. I hope you guys are as excited for this stuff as I am to make it for you guys. Then after that, I don't know. So, which is why I need you. Excuse me. Sorry, I burped. Which is why I need your guys' suggestions and all that fun stuff. So please let me know what you would like me to do. So, guys, my social media is in the link in the description below. So if you guys would like to send me fan art, be sure to send that to me through any of those means possible. I will shout you out in the video, and I'll put your art on the wall in the back here, so it will be displayed for my live streams. So if you guys have any fan art you would like to send me, I will gladly do that for you guys. No problem at all. Plus, it makes my wall look nicer back here. So please, please, please keep sending your fan art. I love it. I love hearing from you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll draw Necky. Necky, yes. I forgot I'm like Necky. And I'm like, oh, that's right, Necky. Our little, not little, he's huge. So, again, guys, so yeah, keep sending me your fan art. I love it. I will put it on the wall in the back. And I will shout you out in my videos and thank you. And I will thank you in the videos as well. So, with that being said, guys, I'm probably going to cut it off right here since I've been going for an hour now. So if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. You can dislike if you disliked it, but just so you know, if you haven't seen Jurassic Park 2, the T-Rex is loose, and if you dislike it, he may come and chomp you on your head. So yeah, see, Alienac, he already warded off the T-Rex by liking this video. So if you guys don't want to get chomped on by a T-Rex, be sure to hit that like button. And if you really, really like my video, please consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me if you do. Also, hit that bell notification if you're subscribed already, because yeah, I might change my stream time sometimes, or something might happen. So I need, just in case I do it, hitting the bell notification is always a good idea. It helps me out a lot as well, too. And also, guys, follow me on my social media in the description below. I have a Tumblr. You can follow my cryptid account on Tumblr. I post cryptids on there every single day. You guys can follow my Twitter. I post stream updates and just some funny cryptid stuff on there now and then. So if you guys have a Twitter or Tumblr, please be sure to follow those out. I also have a Discord server, a cryptid Discord server, which is in the link in the description as well below if you guys would like to join that, because it is going to be super cool. Oh, hold on. I actually have a call coming in. Okay. So I just noticed that I had a call coming in. I just missed it. So I don't know if I missed it. So I missed your call, whoever called in. So I'm sorry. I just missed it because I was too busy getting my outro. So I'm probably going to. So if you want to call in next week, I will be doing another live stream next week. I'm sorry I missed your call, and that was from my one friend, Ethan. So Ethan, I missed your call. You can either call in really quick right now before I go, or you can wait till next week before or I could wait till next week because there's only 2 people watching right now. So if you would like to call in, Ethan, feel free to call in right now if you want before I get going here, and then I will, and or we could wait till next week if you would like. So yeah, let me know. So just yeah. But anyway, so you guys can follow my all those social media accounts in there. I also put my Gmail in the link in the description as well. So if you guys have any questions, any fan art you want to send me, any of this cool stuff, any stream suggestions, any of this stuff, my Gmail is always open. Shoot me an email. I'll respond as quick as I can. I check it every day, pretty much, and I check my Twitter every day and all this other stuff. So it's really easy to get a hold of me. But those are the best ways to get a hold of me. So if you guys would like to, ooh, okay, he's calling in now. Hold on. Let me answer this really quick. Hello, thank you for calling Cryptocast. You're live on the program. How are you tonight?
Hold on.
All right. Hold on, guys. We got a call right here. I'm going to take this call, and then I'm going to end the stream after this. So we get a little extra bonus time tonight. All right, you back?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. How are you tonight?
Fine.
Sorry I missed your call the first time. I was just too busy like giving an outro, and I just looked down and noticed I'm like, oh dang, I got a call.
Oh, it's fine.
So how are you tonight? You're doing good?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I'm fine. I heard you were doing the what is it? The live stream about the dinosaurs today.
Yes. I'm doing the dinosaurs.
Yeah. I did see this one video where they saw a megalodon apparently that swam in the ocean. Apparently, they saw a big creature bigger than the great white shark. They were in a shark cage, and apparently they saw it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about megalodons. So if you guys don't know who are watching right now, megalodons are giant sharks who are presumably extinct, and they are bigger than a great white shark. Like they could probably like eat like 3 great white sharks in a big gulp. That's how big they are. So I mean, if they have seen one of those, and that is actually really crazy. I would not want to be in the water with that thing.
No, you wouldn't.
No, not at all. Because if that thing can eat like 3 great white sharks in a big gulp, then I don't know what it would be able to do with the people. It could probably eat like 20 people in just a single swallow.
Yeah, I did see that one part about T-Rex, things like that. Have you ever seen the movie Jurassic World?
I have seen Jurassic World. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, but they had the Indominus Rex with T-Rex and something else.
Yeah, the T-Rex and Raptor DNA. It was T-Rex, Raptor, and then like some modern animal DNA.
Yeah, because the raptors could just easily communicate with them. No problem.
Alienac 47 in the chat says, wouldn't the megalodon be considered the greatest white shark?
I don't know.
The greatest white shark. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the Haunted Cars live stream that you suggested here in a few weeks, because next week I'm doing Black Eyed Children, and then I'm doing Native American Legends the next week. So in about 3 weeks, I will be doing your Haunted Cars live stream that you suggested.
Yeah.
Because I don't know much about them, so I'm going to be doing some research on those too, so I can be prepared for those, to talk about those, because I only know the 2 cars that you suggested, the what was it, the JFK's car,
Yeah.
and the James Dean's little bastard. Yeah, sure. Oh no, you're good. So
Right.
so before I do that stream, if you know any other haunted cars besides those two, if you know any other haunted cars besides those two, let me know because I don't know many of them. I only know those two, James Dean's and JFK's.
It'll tell you every single haunted car, like from the, like there was this one guy who like apparently had a Corvette, which is haunted. I'll have to see the video again.
I think that might have been James Dean. Because yeah, James Dean had that haunted Corvette that was named Little Bastard.
Who would name a car like that?
I don't know, James Dean apparently. But yeah, so I will have to definitely do some more research into these cars. So I will definitely do that here in about 3 weeks' time because I have the other two lined up. So that is on my list for 3 weeks. So I will be doing haunted cars here in about 3 weeks.
That actually works. Oh, I did have another one, but I think I remember it. It was about like 10. Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I know there's a lot of them out there, so I'm going to definitely have to do some research into those when it gets closer to the time.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do I got on my mind right now? Oh yeah, did you say something about the black-eyed children?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing those ones next week.
What, on Friday the same time?
Yes, next Friday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, same time. So that's going to be a fun stream. One of my friends suggested that, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And then the Friday after that, same time, Native American Legends, and then the week after that, same time, it's going to be your haunted car suggestion.
And after the haunted cars legend, do you do the Plague Doctor?
The Plague Doctor, that would actually be kind of a cool one. I could do. That's actually not a bad idea. The Plague Doctor, he's actually there's SCP. He's like one of the SCPs from SCP Containment Breach. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you would like that. Like I could do an SCP live stream about that, talk about some of the SCPs from the SCP video game. So let me know about that.
But I do have a little information on the Plague Doctor too. The Plague Doctor's mask.
Oh, go ahead.
Like the Plague Doctor's mask, only a handful of them could survive that.
Really?
Because their mask couldn't protect them from the plague itself.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
died.
I know they put flowers and scents in their mask to mask the smell of like the decaying bodies that were all around the streets.
Yeah.
So those things were really creepy, but they were cool.
Like, the Plague Doctor has a lot of history. It's going back from Germany.
Oh yeah, he does.
I think so.
I know he's become like really popular in recent times with the SCP games because he's one of the SCPs.
Oh, and I did have one other thing else too.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you like Pokemon?
I do like Pokemon. Yes, I do. In my Discord server, we have a Pokemon bot. Yeah.
But there's this one game that has this thing called Lavender Town.
Yeah, Lavender Town Syndrome.
Yeah, apparently they said in 200 kids have committed suicide in Japan over that.
Mm-hmm. Now, some people think it's an urban legend. Some people think it's real. I'm not entirely sure where I stand on it. But regardless, it is a really creepy story, so I do like that. I actually do have Lavender Town on my phone. So, I mean, I just sit there and listen to that sometimes just for fun, and I haven't had any negative side effects happen to me, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be cool. I could do like a creepypasta live stream too one day. I think that would be kind of cool for people.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like, there's a lot of creepypastas out there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Well, thank you for
the best thing about
Go ahead.
my phone.
Yeah.
Is like I can talk and watch it at the same time.
Yeah, that's what mine can do too, but I can't play music from my music app, so I can't do that. But I can watch YouTube.
The reason, like, I have the phone. I want an iPhone 8 so bad, but the one phone I do want is the iPhone X.
I'm more of an Android guy myself. I usually like Android a bit more than iPhone.
Yeah, a lot of people will have.
But I mean, I'm not like too picky, but I mean, I do like Android a little bit better because I do know how to work it a little bit better, but that's just me. But I mean, I don't judge people if they have like, oh, you have an iPhone, I have an Android, LOL, you suck. I don't do that. But I mean, like, as long as you have a phone and you like it and it works, that's all that really matters. Because I know some people get like really like sided about those, sort of like the Xbox PlayStation debate. It's sort of like either Microsoft or Apple.
Yeah, and some people say that the PlayStation 5, when it comes out, will have something better than the Xbox One.
Oh, wow.
Like, it would have like a bigger hard drive, it could store more.
That would be really cool if it does.
Yeah, like, I have a PS4 and things like that, and I like the game quality on this thing, whatever, how you say.
Oh. You there still, caller? Oh, hold on. Oh, oops. Hello, are you still... Hello, are you there? I think we got disconnected.
Yeah, something happened.
All right.
The signal here is bad.
Oh, okay. What the heck? I keep getting another... What is that noise?
I don't know. I've heard that before.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Shit.
What?
That is... Okay, I'm sorry about that. That was my Discord going off.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for doing that, Alienac47, in my Discord server. Thank you. I saw that. Thank you. That wasn't you who called. That was another server. But thank you for making that little chat in my server. That was good. Thank you. Thank you. No, I was just like, one of my Discord servers thought it would be a good idea to call during my... thought it would be a good idea to call during my stream. I just need to figure out how to mute this. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah. Let me see. And it's still going off. All right.
Now, have you ever heard of the game Five Nights at Freddy's?
I have, yes. I haven't played it though. I've seen playthroughs of the first one, but I haven't played it myself.
Well, here's an idea. You can do like if this. How about this? If everyone is listening in, if they can get to 10,000 likes on that video, you can do Five Nights at Freddy's 1 review of everything.
10,000 likes on this dinosaur video for me to review Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know. I only have about 57 subscribers, so I don't know. But if you guys want me to do a Five Nights at Freddy's review, share this video, get it to 10,000 likes then. So we'll see if it happens.
So like there is a possible way that it could. You just gotta give it time.
I do, yes, that is very true. In the future, it could happen. It could happen. All right, let me see. All right, with that being said, though, I'm probably going to wrap up my live stream right here. So is there anything else I can help you with today while you're on the line?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciated it.
No problem.
All right. Thank you. You have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye. So thank you so much for calling in. And all right, guys, with that being said, check out the links to my social media in the description below. And I will see you guys next week for my Black-Eyed Children live stream. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching Cryptocast. I've been your host, Parker. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.